All right, Michelle, we ready to get this thing going?
We sure are. How are you doing tonight?
Whew.
Evening, everybody. It is 7:32 p.m. Central Time in
Yep.
Houston, Texas.
And you can tell we are working, burning some oil because we are not at the same place right now. We've been doing our best to try and be sitting next to each other on these calls, but it has been one crazy, crazy beginning of the week. And I was like, yeah, we got to I got to keep working. Welcome, guys. If this is your first call, my name is Mike Alleman and my beautiful wife, Michelle. And we've been with the Alliance now for 13 years. We've been doing these calls insanely for a long, long time. I do got to tell y'all are very, very fortunate that y'all were not here the year that we did these calls at 6:30 every morning, 7 days a week. Y'all are fired up. I know about that. So just once a week, every Monday night, 7:30, unless there's something that would keep us from doing that. I know in 2 weeks we will. We're not going to be around. We will be in the air, so we won't be able to do the call. But we'll probably get Megan and Jonathan to run it for us. I think that sounds like a great idea. I love it. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Well, as more people jump on the call, like I said, again, welcome. The Alma Group has been really having a great month. I mean, a phenomenal month. Um, we've got a lot of great things happening. We've got annuities happening. We've got big cases. We've got brand new people writing their first policies. It has just been insane to me what no, October has brought for us. And we're still got a few. We still got another 5 days. So we're gonna keep on rocking it. And then we start November. I always say at this point in time of the month, we already have started. Um, we've already started the month of November. Because anything you write today, statistically, is going to probably formally issue in November. So we're excited about that. But Michelle, did you want to take over here for a little bit and do
Sure.
some driving?
Yeah. Congrats going out to Katie Williams. She turned in, I think, 2 annuities last week for over $100,000 in premium. Well, I think the premium was more like almost 20,000 in premium just in the annuities. $183,000 she got moving over. I know I have a $100,000 annuity that's getting issued tomorrow. And I know that Jeff had a big case that he just turned in last week, over 8,500 in premium. It just got approved last week. Lots of cool things going on for the team, and I'm fired up about it. I just had a call from a customer who her mom passed away about a month ago, and she called me. She said, I need insurance. My husband needs it. My kids need it. And so I just did that policy right then before we got on the call. I have some new people on the team. I don't know if they were able to log in yet, but just want to shout out to Andre Davis and Allison Hale. Andre, he's our newest member of our team. He's licensed, contracted, got him started today, found us off of an ad. And I swear to y'all, I sent a picture on 411. He just looks like Terry Edwards. I told him he was the next famous Terry Edwards brother lookalike. So if y'all know some people in the Alliance, y'all probably know Terry Edwards. He's a good guy and he's real famous. So I'm glad to have Andre on the team. And Elsie, is that you? Hey girl, your thing says Jay, and I'm like, that is not Jay. I know that's Elsie. Thanks for getting on. Looks like you're working out. You're having a good time. We do not care. We're just glad that you took the time to be here. And tonight, I know we want to talk a little bit about, look, do y'all realize how many weeks we have left before Christmas? It's less than, I'm going to look at it on my calendar because it's It's less than you think. And okay, like less than like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, guys, less than 10 weeks. So we want to talk about getting some cash for Christmas and not being in a position where you're putting everything on a credit card. Come January, you've got the blues because you got this big credit card bill, and now you got to start working. And oh, but you stopped working in November because you had Thanksgiving and Christmas, and now you got to build up your momentum. Because y'all know how hard it is to build your momentum up when you stop working. It's just like, hey, Stephanie, it's just like getting on and starting running a race and then just stopping in the middle. It's hard to get going again, you guys. So you don't want to stop. And this is the absolute best time of the year, bar none, in the insurance world, in the life insurance world. So if you're new to life insurance, you got to know that the last quarter of the year, more insurance is sold than the first 9 months. Let me say that again, because you want to take a note. The last quarter of the year, October, November, December, there is more life insurance sold than in the first 9 months of the year. And this statistics comes from insurance companies who keep track of all of it. So why is that? It's because Katie knows why, because people are thinking about their family. People are thinking about the traditions. People are thinking about spending time on the holidays with those they love, with those that they have lost, and they realize that they're getting older. We also happen to be in the middle of a pandemic, which if you watch the news, you're going to know that they're predicting surges everywhere. We've already got surges going on in a lot of places, to include Britain and Spain and in the United States. But they predict that with the cold weather coming, that we're going to have more. So, you know, I'm not saying to take advantage of that at all. What I am saying is that our responsibility as an agent is to help people understand what it is to have peace of mind, to have peace. And that's what life insurance provides. It's really love insurance. It provides peace of mind. I was on the phone with one of our agents, Sharon, and I don't know if she's on yet, but I know she was going to be on. I was on the phone with her today helping a client because her sister is only 30 years old. She's in the hospital. She weighs 425 pounds and she's not that tall. And so she could not qualify for any of our regular plans. But we do have a plan she could qualify for. And so I got on the phone with her and talked to her about that and was able to help her get her customer, because she's already covered the sister and all of her children. She was just trying to help out her sister because she's very ill. So just know that that's what insurance is about, peace of mind. And if we can educate people, and it's not about, oh, there's a pandemic, you need insurance. People are already thinking about it. They know that people are dying. They know that they need coverage. Now, I know Mike has some things he wants to say, but I did want to talk about that. I want to tell you that during the holidays, you're going to get more excuses from people. And that's going to be something we're going to talk about a little bit more next week, because I want you to know, I want to empower you on how do you get around those excuses? How do you get people to sit down and go, yes, this is important, and yes, we need to get it done right now. Urgency is the name of the game. Okay. So we're going to talk more about that next week. I'm going to give you some objection busters. We're going to talk about how do you take one customer and turn it into 10 How do you take one customer and turn it into 10 referrals? That's a topic for next week too. So, guys, what kinds of things I want you, I would like just to take like 10 minutes today and have you guys tell us one thing about you that we don't already know. Tell us something that maybe most people don't know. And if you have one question, we may not have time to get to all the questions, but if you have one question, feel free to ask it. I know Mike's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe she just did that. He's mad already. But let's
her time calculator's off. Y'all understand that? Like, she thinks she's busy thinking right now that, you know, I just asked 3 questions to 16 people. They each see, I'm doing the math problem here. I'm like, if they take at least 30 seconds to answer the 3 questions, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be here for an hour and a half.
Okay, why don't we just take the first 7? We'll just take 7 tonight. And then those that don't get to ask, we'll do the others next week. So there'll be a reason to get on the call. And we want to find out something interesting about you. So let's do, I don't know, if y'all just unmute, we'll just take the first people. I don't want to point people out.
And if you can't unmute, let me just Slack me or raise your hand so I can know, because I had to mute a couple people out.
Something about me. I'll tell you something about me that you might not know. I met Mike when I was a freshman in high school. And we have been together for 36 years. Oh no, I just told you my age. That's not good. Anyway.
I think it's 37 years. No, 36. You're right. You're always right.
Okay, Elsa is unmuted. And Janae would be next.
Okay.
Hello. So let's see, one thing about me. I'm a mom of 4, and I do direct sales with the internet company already, and I'm an office manager by day at a plumbing company. And I saw this ad on Facebook and I decided, hey, this is something new, something challenging, and I was all for it. And then I'm more intrigued by the moment that I hear and see what the company is all about. And a personal experience that I had was my brother passed away 2 years ago, and he was uninsured. So that was a really hard hit to us. And so I know the importance of having the life insurance and how it helps and so forth. So I can put a personal touch to the customer or the client whenever I talk to them, to tell them how important it is because of all the struggles we went through.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And where do you live? I think it's Austin?
No, Beeville, Texas.
Beeville. Okay, very good.
Small town.
Well, thank you so much. We are glad that you're a part of our team. And we're just glad that you're here tonight. So thank you for being here. We know that you're studying hard, and we know that you have a lot of other things going on in your life. So
yes, I've been taking the tests, and it's like being in high school again. Haven't done this in a long time.
Yes, you'll get it. We have no doubt you'll get it. Okay, Janae, you're next.
Okay,
and you
so I
are with the
debated.
right team. Michelle is an awesome coach.
Oh yeah, you actually can't get any better at that. That is absolutely true. I debated on what to say. I have a childhood one, which no one will ever guess, which is that I wore a hefty trash bag as a skirt when I was 15.
Awesome.
I did indeed. Yeah. And I currently
That's totally punk rock. That's pretty cool, actually.
Right? I mean, and so underneath I had long johns that matched my flannel shirt, and then boxers are what I would have normally worn, but I did that instead. And then a big belt around it, big leather with leather boots. And I wasn't really even particularly goth, and but it was what it was. And then
I was gonna say totally punk rock too. Totally cool.
oh, thank you. And more recently, I practice and learn about swords. So rapiers and daggers and long swords and all kinds. So I actually learn all about them. My boyfriend is intensely into studying them, and when he fights somebody, he wins. So now I want to win. So yeah. So there are two things.
Well,
We
now
need
we know we
compet-
need to use the metal detector to entrance to the meetings.
We need competitive.
You know,
Janae,
Mike, it's funny.
Janae, I know
Go
you're
ahead,
one
Michelle.
of
What
the
were you
most
saying?
competitive people that I know. And so whenever you start utilizing it here, it's going to be amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
You're right. Thank you, guys. You're awesome.
We have time for a couple more. Who wants to unmute?
Hey, I'll say
I was
something.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, did they either one of them have any questions? That was all I was thinking.
Okay, Jeff and then Malcolm. How about that?
Go ahead,
Okay.
Jeff, and then Malcolm. Yeah.
Jeff Adcock. I have been part of the Allemans company for, about 5 years now with my wife, Katura. And I was a partner in a sales company for 15 years. That's how I met Michelle and Mike. And when I came to the Alliance, I've been in sales my whole life. I was scared to death going on my first appointments. In fact, I didn't go to like probably the first 4 or 5 that I scheduled. I was still putting my ATM together. But when I finally did, I just did exactly what Michelle told me. I went through the ATM. Then I called her and got her on the phone. And the next thing I knew, we were filling out I was filling out 2 applications for like, I don't know, $33,000 annualized premium. Second one, same thing. And it was like maybe $7,000. So if you're new and you're intimidated, that's okay. You've got the best person in the whole company. I mean, she was the #1 salesperson for at least 5 years in a row. So have confidence that Michelle's got your back if you're on this team, and just do what she teaches you to do, and we'll get you up and running until you feel comfortable.
Well, thank you, Jeff. One of the things I know is that we have the most loyal team members on this team. Jeff has been one of the leaders on our team. He will help any one of you if you call him. All of us are here to help each other. We have a team that it's just that culture that we have is that we want to help you. So
Also,
thank you, Jeff.
Hawaii and Paris with Michelle and Mike, and Michelle's really fun to travel with. Get some French champagne in her. You never know what she's gonna do. She could be jumping up on tables, and she may be very conservative,
I
but
second that motion.
I recommend winning the trips. It's very much within reach, and if you're new, it's very doable. They always give you all kinds of bonus points, but it's a totally different experience traveling 5-star where everything is paid for and you don't have to stress out about money. I highly recommend it.
Alaska coming up, baby. So we're gonna be earning for this next year the Alaskan cruise. Cruises will be back in force.
I think Malcolm may be talking next.
Oh, yes. And Jeff, one thing about Jeff that helped me, I remember when I was first
came in for one of the meetings. He actually helped me a lot, man. Told him to go ahead and study for that test. He said, man, just knock it out, man. Just knock it out, man. Do it in 7 days. And that's actually what I ended up doing once I actually started getting my move on. And it really helped me. But a couple things about me. I used to work at Lakewood Church. That was one good thing that I was there for about 4 years running sound out there with Joel Osteen and everything and doing that. And that was pretty fun. I actually went to school for that and transitioned into some other things. And then another interesting thing is I'm just starting to pick up golf, which is pretty hard. It's a lot harder than I thought it was. But yeah, I started getting out there and I went out there and tried to play 18 holes, and man, I was so far over par that it was shaming, you know. so that's just some of the things that I'm doing now. But I've been trying to take that a little more seriously as well, and getting a lot better at it. And that's really about it, though. And another thing, though, I do also enjoy cooking, though, too. When I get a chance, I'd like to throw something on the grill, you know, grill up some steaks and stuff like that. It's one of my great hobbies I like doing.
Hey, Malcolm, you know Joe
Oh, yes.
Walker? You've seen him on the Tuesday morning sales meetings.
Yeah.
You got to go look that guy up on Facebook, because it's almost like every Saturday's night he's got some stuff going on the grill. He's got a smoker. He's cooking all night,
see.
ribs. It's just
Brisket.
Really?
brisket.
Joe Walker?
Yeah, Joe
What?
Walker, man.
Joe Walker.
Oh, man.
That's his,
Where is he from? Where is he from?
Seattle,
I know
actually.
he's not- Seattle, okay. Oh, man.
He grew
I'm
up in
gonna check
LA,
him
but he
out.
lives in Seattle now. And yeah, he's
He's
got
drilling.
some. Everybody will attest to you that he's got some throwdown. It's almost like he needs
What?
his own cooking show on Facebook. It's
Dang.
what it is.
I'm about to check him out now.
And I'm looking forward to maybe coming out and playing some golf with you, because I ain't played in a long time, but my dad was a lifelong golfer. So
Oh, yeah, my dad, too. My dad's been playing, so he's been trying to get me into it for so long. And
we may just be a good pair.
I know, yeah. Just as bad, huh?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it Caddyshack style. Like nothing happened. That ball just rolled on its own. I don't know what
Yeah, that's really how it is.
thank you, Malcolm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool that you used to work at Lakewood Church with Joel Osteen. A lot of people, you know, don't realize we're right here in the middle of Houston. We get to go see him if we want to, or some people watch him on TV, but
Yeah,
he's got a
especially
pretty
now.
cool church.
Everybody's
that is-
watching them.
I was gonna say that is not your local church sound system. That's some
No,
serious
yeah, it's
sound.
definitely not.
So we have time for maybe one more, maybe tonight, and we'll just kind of rotate this around, maybe one or two more. We'd love to hear from you. Andre is brand new. I know he just unmuted. If you want to chat, I know Andre is in, wait a minute, Lover's Cove.
There you go. Good job. Good job. Yes. Good evening. My name's Andre. I'm, like she said, I'm from Copper's Cove. Forgot what was the question. What was I supposed to answer?
Oh, just something interesting about you. I'm gonna tell the team that he looks like Terry Edwards, y'all. A lot of my team knows who Terry Edwards is.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. I told Michelle this earlier. One interesting thing about my family, I guess, maybe two. My dad's side of the family, the grandsons don't seem to be able to have girls. There are 3 of us that have kids. Between the 3 of us, we've had about 13, 14 kids, all boys, one set of twins. Don't know what that's all about, but yeah, that's just how that's gone. One of the other grandsons, he and I both have one son that shares the same birth date as our father. So I have one with the birthday of my dad. He has one with the birthday of his dad. So that was pretty cool. So, but yeah.
Andre, you're not gonna be upset. I have a theory on how you have girls,
Uh-oh.
but if I tell you, I don't want you being upset with me. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
I've heard all kinds of theories from my mom.
So I don't know where I heard it, but like my theory is always that, you know, when you have boys, it just means you're not that much in shape. When you have girls, you're really in shape. So I always tell guys, I said, before you start having babies, start getting a little bit of flab around here, so you make sure you get a boy in there.
Gotcha. I'm not going to tell you what my mom said, but you know, it goes kind of the same lines, I think. You know, but we'll leave it at that.
We're gonna leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Hold on, mate. Stephanie.
Not scientific fact.
That's our resident nurse, Stephanie, and I'm fascinated by the room that you're in, Stephanie, because it's got like a little motorcycle hanging from the ceiling. Yep, I see it up there.
She's at work. Are you at work?
I hope so.
Yes, I actually am, but that's one of the lights that dims up and down instead of this bright light whenever we have people in the ops room. But they know this is my office when I'm here.
Gotcha.
So Stephanie
I called it 5302 and a half Fire Boulevard.
Stephanie
So.
works as a full-time nurse. She's a single parent. She just had a child. Her baby is 2 months old, 3 months old,
Three.
3 months old. And sometimes she runs circles around the guys on our team. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Sometimes she can run circles.
We're getting there. I've had to cover a lot, but I'm gonna get back in the game.
Good.
I love you guys. You're like family, and if anybody here is new on the call, don't give up. These people will 100% support you, protect you, and be there for you at any time that you need anything.
Stephanie's an amazing agent because she cares about people. And under everything else, if you truly care about helping people and you're passionate about that, this business will work for you. You're going to have ups and downs. Not every week is going to be fabulous. But that's part of the business, right? So we know that the numbers can't beat you and you can't beat the numbers. So if you do the activity and you have to be bold, you get rewarded in life by being bold, and you just learn how to be bold by doing it and doing a little bit every day and hanging around those of us that are bold. Because like I was on the phone with Sharon today with a customer, and she got to hear me do exactly what I do with my own customers. And I mean, Sharon, do you want to say anything about it? Just 1 minute of how that helped you, maybe. Maybe you can help one person here, and then I'm going to turn it over to Mike.
And then Sharon, I want you to be our spokesperson for the dial session on Tuesday afternoons, because I know you've been on it and been jamming on it with us.
Had a lot of fun. Okay, well, yeah. Today I learned about the importance of, just pulling in Michelle as a supervisor and helping to calm my client. It has 8 kids. I mean, a family of 8, 6 kids, and I'm gonna get them all insured. But she was about to fall off of the good ship, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got really upset today and started up, crying on me. So I had to call Michelle in, and she was able to confirm exactly what she already told me to tell her. But coming from Michelle, it meant much more. and that was beautiful. But she did not allow me to lose any credibility. I really appreciate that. She really kept me lifted in this process, and it was awesome. And she's going to get done for her sister the best that she can. We end up having to get an accidental policy for her sister because she is so unhealthy and overweight and young at the same time. So I'm just glad that she's willing to move forward, because she was really desperate, and she understands that it's a critical situation, but she was really feeling better. Okay, we're going to do one thing and then it's going to lead to another. We're not going to count her dead yet. We're going to see if she can get healthier. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Great. And then tell them about Tuesday afternoon, what we do at 1 p.m. Central. Because you
Tuesday-
had the dial session.
Tomorrow, the dial session. I was able to look at Megan Yeeke. She dials. And she does, I'm excited to be on the dial session. I was in the boot camp and I'm trying to stick to y'all like glue.
Awesome.
So tomorrow, yes, thank you, Sharon. Tomorrow you're going to probably hear Megan Yeeke and Jonathan Yeeke dialing, and maybe Joe Walker, Adrian Claxton. They're both in Washington State. We usually trade around and we do an hour of each.
Okay.
And it's going to be phenomenal. So
I'll be there. I'm excited then. That's perfect.
also tomorrow, if you're brand new on this call, tomorrow we have our sales meeting. It's a weekly meeting. It's at 10:30 Central Time. And it lasts 10 o'clock Central Time. And it lasts for an hour and a half. And you can join for any part of it. If you don't make it, it's okay. We do have them recorded. You're welcome to go onto the 411 channel and they will post the recordings there. And we do post our team call recording on the AG base channel, which is a sub channel of the 411.
It's on Slack. But what is the URL on that? What is the website address for the morning meeting?
For the recordings?
No, just the morning meeting for tomorrow at 10.
Okay, that is tfghotspot.com. So
Very good.
T is in Tom, F is in Frank, G is in Grover.
I love you.
Hotspot.com. And I'll post it on our channel as well. That's usually also posted on the 411 channel on Slack. Just click there. We only use a few different Zoom channels, but you got to get on the right one at the right time. And so that's at 10 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. And that's the next time we'll be talking to you guys. And then, then we'll do dial sessions starting at 1 Central Time tomorrow. Get on whenever you can, and, and just hear how it's done. That's probably the biggest thing for all the new folks, is to hear and see how it's done. It's not perfect. It's not, all smooth and roses, but if you see how the people handle it, that's the magic and what makes a difference in our business. So
Elsa, just so you know, you don't feel like you have to join any of this stuff. I know you're studying. I want you to get and pass that test before you try to spend too much time on anything else. But you're invited, but don't feel like you have to go. Okay?
All right, guys, it's a little bit after 8. We don't want to take up too much time. And I got to get home. I got some cooking to do. All right. And we'll see y'all tomorrow on the video. We'll see y'all there. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks,
Bye, you
everybody.
guys.
Thank you.